Welcome back, guys. Um, I feel not so good, man. I don't feel that great right now. I do not feel great at all. So a couple days ago, what happened yesterday? Well, yesterday I went to a party in my building. There's a lot of girls there. As you all know, your boy didn't get any action. I guess that goes without saying. You're gonna have to be a genius to figure it out. Um, you know, YouTube is all about different people maneuvering through life, trying to make it, trying to do whatever they can to make it. But working a minimum wage job is just not going to do it for you anymore. You know, in today's society, the only way out of this situation is to get a job. You know, if you want to live legally, you gotta go grind. But working a minimum wage job, it's really not something that you should ever want to do or even aspire to. You should never even do a minimum wage job. And there's no money in it. Maybe I should apply for a job, minimum wage. I swear I'm gonna quit in like 10 minutes. After like 1 month, I'll just quit. Or even 2 weeks, I'll quit. Get out the job, quit. Then they'll pay me my money and that's it. I just won't show up after 2 weeks. Fuck it. I'm gonna get a job and quit after 2 weeks. I'm thinking about getting a cleaning job, but I don't know if it's a cleaning job that I want. I don't know if I want that. My throat is so fucked. Silver Highwayman. Oh, you're the guy that was in my comment section a couple days ago. I feel fucked up, man. I don't feel good. I feel like I have the Rona, but I've already had both vaccinations. It's kind of strange. Man, big bet. I told you. I mean, I thought like let me break down the fight real quick for you then. Let me break down the Wei Li Zhang fight. So, in my opinion, I thought Wei Li won the fight actually, 3 rounds to 2. But there's also a case to be made for Rose Namajunas winning that fight because round five, Rose definitely won round five. That's undisputed. And then maybe you can find one of those swing rounds and you can give it to Rose. So, it's definitely a close and competitive fight. Fuck this shit. I can't do this. I'm so fucked. My throat is like so fucked up. And well, she wrestled more in this fight. That's definitely a good option. When you're wrestling, she wrestled a lot more and she was actually very successful with those takedowns. So I think she was fighting pretty well. I think she's improved actually. The only reason she lost that fight was because she was fighting Wei Li Zhang. And Wei Li Zhang is definitely a tough, she's a tough opponent. She's not no person you can just walk through. You can't just walk through Rose Namajunas. She's one of the greatest. Uh, I agree with you. I mean, no, but the thing is, if you can mix in the striking with the takedowns, that will make you more efficient, right? Because you keep your opponent guessing. And Rose was gonna wrestle with her anyways. That was her game plan as well. Like she wrestled her in the fifth. Yeah, it's just a few adjustments Wei Li Zhang needs to make in this fight. Like she just needs to make a few adjustments for that fight. Like just a few minor adjustments, and I think she can win a fight with her in a rematch. But right now, she's not gonna get a rematch. Let's be honest. Let's go. Let's come down to earth for a second. Wei Li Zhang is not gonna get a rematch right now. She's gonna have to fight a few more fights and get a couple wins, and then she's coming back to the title picture. But right now, she's not. She's not in the picture right now for a title shot. She's not in the picture, bro. Who do you think? Who do you think? Who do you think Rose is gonna fight next? She has to fight Carla Esparza. You know, that's the only fight that makes sense for Rose is Carla Esparza. Esparza's on a yeah, but that's the thing though. If she just purely striked with no, but you're missing a problem, bro. Like Whaley has always used her wrestling in the past. You know, she out wrestled and out grappled Tisha Torres. She out wrestled and out grappled this other girl when she got a triangle or an armbar. Like she has a very good ground game. It's just that Rose is also one of the best in the business. Beating an opponent like Rose, you know, it's just so many things that have to go right for you. Everything has to be at 100%. You have to be optimal. And Rose, you know, this was a close fight, man. It was a very close and competitive fight. So, and it could have gone either way. Very close, competitive, and grueling fight. I feel like, bro, if Whaley wanted to win that fight more urgently, she should have tried to get back up on her feet in the fifth. Obviously, she tried. You know, she was probably very tired from all that wrestling that she was doing in the early rounds. And, you know, that's going to happen. You're going to get tired. You're going to slow down. That kind of comes in the territory, right? I underestimated Rose's balls. Didn't think she would show. Bro, I think Whaley won the fight. You know, Whaley actually, in my opinion, I thought she won the fight. She only lost like the fifth and the third round or something. I'm not sure which other round she lost, but I'm sure she lost the fifth. Okay, how did you score the fight, Silver Highwayman? How did you score the fight? In its entirety, how did you score the fight? Rose and Whaley. I scored it 48-47, Zhang Weili. And there was a lot of other fights on the card. You know, to take a title, you have to take it convincingly. I disagree with that. You know, if you win on points, you win on points. It doesn't make a difference if he's the champion or the. Come on, I disagree with that. So you're telling me if Wei Li Zhang went in there and won all 5 rounds convincingly, in your opinion, Andrade could never ask for a rematch. Andrade could never ask for a rematch. That fight was a complete domination. Andrade does not deserve a rematch. She doesn't deserve. No. Jessica Andrade does not deserve a rematch. Not even for a second. Because she got dominated the whole fight. Why would you want a rematch? For what? For what? Like, why would you give her a rematch? Yeah, that's like knocking your opponent out to become the champion is obviously the best way to become the champion. I agree with you. That's the way that you should win. But obviously, she tried to knock her out, but she wasn't able to. Water. Where would I go without you? Yeah, that's the way, but it doesn't always happen, you know. These guys are high-level MMA fighters, man. It's not your average backroom brawl. You know, it's not your average backroom brawl that we're watching here. We're watching greatness unfold in live TV and shit. Watching greatness unfold. Well, a lot of people thought Reyes won that fight. So, a lot of people thought Reyes won that fight. Oh, you think he should have won that fight? Agree? I agree with you. Um, do I think that? Yeah, he won, but yeah, I know. It wasn't convincing, but he still won the fight. He still won the fight. So it doesn't matter if it's convincing or not. He still won the fight on paper. That's like saying, oh, this is 2 plus 2 is 4. Oh, I'm not convinced, but who cares? It doesn't matter if you're convinced or not. The facts are the facts, bro. But what did you think? What did you think about to win the fight? Yeah, sure. 49. The fact that the judges gave it 49-46 for Rose, I kind of agree with you. The fact that Zhang had no chance winning on points. She had to just completely dominate if she wanted to win on points. There's no rematch possibility now. Like, there's no way there's going to be a rematch. Zhang Weili needs to get like a couple more wins that she can. What other fights do I want to talk about? Michael Chandler and Justin Gaethje. That fight was amazing, dude. Like there was so many moments in that fight that I thought that either guy was gonna get knocked out. I didn't watch the full UFC card. I just couldn't be bothered. Yeah, that fight was amazing, dude. Like that was probably one of the best fights I've seen in the history. Not the best, but one of the best because there's a lot of other fights that I have to show respect to. But that fight was absolute fireworks, man. Like Beast Boy is the legend. I agree, man. You're right. You're right, bro. Yeah, you're right, man. How did you think? What did you think about Chandler's wrestling though? Because that kind of separates Michael Chandler from Khabib now. I think that argument was never even an argument, but Khabib is probably one of the greatest wrestlers to fight at 155 because the way he took down Justin Gaethje and the way that Justin Gaethje was able to defend Michael Chandler's takedowns, I was like super impressed with that. I didn't, I feel that I overestimated Justin Gaethje's grappling going into the Khabib fight. I thought, oh, Khabib's gonna have more problems taking this guy down than others because he's such a good grappler, and Justin Gaethje is also such a good grappler. All division, all American wrestling fighter. And then in the fight, he gets dominated the whole fight. Doesn't even have one moment in that fight where we can look at him and say, oh, this guy is actually competitive here. No, there was no moment in that fight where Justin Gaethje was competitive against Khabib. Not even one instance in that fight. So it's like, breaking it all down, Gaethje is probably one of the best elite fighters at 155 right now, considering the way he was able to destroy Michael Chandler. I think he has to, get a title shot next, and I'll explain why. Because Islam Makhachev, yeah, agree. He's one of the best opponents. I would argue that Grayson Tebow was a more tough opponent, and I would argue that Connor was a tougher opponent because Connor actually won a round. I like Quinta went 5 rounds. He didn't win a round. I know. You're gonna say, oh, but Connor got finished. I like Quinta went 5 rounds. Okay, then you'll say, oh, that guy's performance was better because he went the full distance. Yeah, 3 days notice. Yeah, that's a very good. I mean, considering the fact that it was 3 days notice, okay, that's even more impressive. The fact that he was able to hang in there for 5 rounds with Khabib, damn. But I also think that Khabib gave Al more chances in that fight. He didn't really try to wrestle too much. He boxed a lot more in that fight. I think that was the most stand-up Khabib has ever done when he fought Ali Quinta. Man, like there's so many like this is why I love MMA, man. It's just so many like there's so many things that can happen on any given night, you know. Nothing is guaranteed, everything is earned. You know, it's the best sport I've ever seen in my entire life. Like I love MMA so much because of those three things, you know. You earn it, nothing is given to you. You earn that shit. Anything you have in the UFC, in that MMA, in that octagon, you've earned it. You've earned that shit. Nothing was handed to these guys. Like they earned every single cent, every single dollar, every single bit of respect. They've earned it. It's volatile like crypto. Yeah, I mean, at times there's gonna be like obviously there's gonna be fights that are super fucking boring, you know, like that nobody gives a fuck about, like the Norma Dumont fight versus Aspinallad. That fight was fucking terrible. I hated every second of that fight. So boring, just absolutely atrocious. Yeah, but the business plan is fight more often, you get paid more. It's pretty simple. And, you know, the UFC is like such a good PR machine. They have marketing of MMA online. Bro, the UFC has MMA unlock. Like the level of fighters they have, the level of how deep each division is, it's just the best in all of sports. The deepness of every division. Let's look at light heavyweight for a second. Let's look at light heavyweight for a second. At light heavyweight, let's look at the Bellator division. You have Corey Anderson and a few other fighters in there. And most of the fighters in Bellator and light heavyweight are fighters that have been let go by the UFC. So, you know, it's like, yeah, it's more about how many people watch the fight than about the skills because that's another thing. That's another thing that I love about this. I don't love it. I hate this. I hate. This is the one thing I hate about the sport. The fact that Leon Edwards, hear me out, guys. The fact that Leon Edwards still hasn't got a title shot is just mind boggling to me. You know, the guy hasn't got a title shot, and he has a 9 fight win streak or a 10 fight win streak right now, and he beat tough opponents, tough, grueling opponents like Vicente Luque. He beat Luque already. I mean, a lot of people don't know that Leon Edwards has already beat Luque. I mean, yeah, it's because they're casuals. It's just what it is. But Luque is a good fighter. You know, Luque is a top fighter, and he beat Luque. He beat who else did he beat? RDA. He beat you know, the who's who of the division, not the top guys, because the division does rotate. You know, as the time goes by, there's new and fresher faces. I think that Luque fight has aged very well for Leon because the way Luque was able to dominate Chiesa on the ground. Leon fights a very smart fight. He's a very smart fighter. He fights intelligent. He's a very smart fighter. So considering that, you know, he's not very entertaining. He's not very exciting. You know, he's not going to be a guy that just goes out there and finishes somebody and knocks them out. Not Leon Edwards, man. Like, he's going to make it technical. He's going to break down the fight. He's going to come with a good game plan. He's going to listen to his coaches. He's going to mix in the wrestling. You know, the fact that he was able to mix in the wrestling and went to AKA and he put his ego to one side and he decided to go out there and try and become a good wrestler and train wrestling so that he doesn't just get taken down at will by these other guys. You know, he put his ego to the side and he just decided that I'm gonna go out there and grind and grind, and that means that I'm never gonna be, you know, denied a title shot. But the sad thing is that now Leon Edwards has to go out there and fight Jorge Masvidal for a title shot. You know, and what happens if Jorge Masvidal knocks out Leon Edwards? Because that is a possibility. You know, Masvidal has very tough hands. He's a very interesting stylistic matchup for Leon Edwards. Breaking that fight down to the T would be that, you know, Masvidal has a very, very underrated ground game. You know, that's just something that we have to consider when we look at Masvidal. He has a very underrated ground game. He has an underrated wrestling game. He has a very respected striking game. Man, I feel good. I feel good after the jab. Um, I had the second one in October, in the 1st of October, or was it the 10th of October or the 15th? But somewhere in October, I had the second one, and I feel great. I don't feel anything. I mean, it's been like a whole month since I've had the vaccine, so it's not like it's been quite a while. Today I'm feeling kind of fucked up because I went to a party yesterday, last night. It was wild. I was out there until like 5 a.m. But yeah, I think the main reason is because I drank a little bit of alcohol. I had a beer. I had a beer and a bit of other alcohol as well, but that's about it. But I did have vodka the day before yesterday, so maybe that contributed to this. But yeah, I feel good, man. I would advise all of you guys to get the vaccine. I think it's a good thing. I think it's a great thing. I think it's an amazing thing. It's not just a good thing; it's a great thing. Oh, I got the AstraZeneca one, man. Yes, I got the AstraZeneca vaccine. Why did I get that one? Well, I didn't go in there thinking, oh, okay, I'm gonna get this vaccine or that vaccine. Like, I just got whatever they gave me. I'm not a picky person. I feel like I'll just take what I can get in life. I think that's how I approach life in general. Like, if I can get that, I get it. If I can't get it, then I don't get it. It's just whatever. It's whatever is on display. I'll take it. That's the kind of guy I am, I guess. That even goes with chicks too, right? I go for what I can get. If I can't get her, and I know I can't get her, and I know that I'm out of, and I know that I'm not even in the running for this chick. I'm not gonna waste my time on her, man. In my opinion, the vaccine is what. Well, you know, my question for you would be after your statement like that is, have you ever taken a medicine course? Are you an expert in infectious diseases, or have you researched the science behind it? Are you one of the researchers that developed the vaccine? No, what are you? What is your profession? Highwayman? What is it? Are you a highwayman in real life? Yeah, you'd probably die, probably be killed if you're a highwayman. Highwayman in this society, a highwayman, that would never work out, man. Uh, the Poliovax was a liquid dropped into a sugar cube. Tasted disgusting. I ain't no one. I want to be a free man, able to choose my own destiny. Okay, okay, man. Good looking, bro. You wanna drop me a super chat, bro? You wanna do that? No one should ask me to have to do anything. Um, yeah, I mean, sure, if that's how you feel, that's how you feel, bro. But the thing is, there's gonna be a lot more push to get people to get the vaccine because, in my country, not my country, but in the Netherlands, they're asking people for QR codes now, and they're asking people to prove that they're being vaccinated if they want to go to a restaurant, if they want to go to the cinema, if they want to go to the gym, if they want to go to the grocery store. No, yeah, I mean, no one's forcing you, but they're gonna indirectly force you because when you're gonna be slowly getting shut out of society and you're slowly getting shut out of everything, they're not letting you go to the restaurant, they're not letting you to go to the cinema, they're not even letting you go to the fucking use the bus because you haven't been vaccinated. Like it's like how many things do you have to deal with? Eventually, you're just gonna get the vaccine. It's not a free world. Yeah, it's not. That's fairy tale. That's a fairy tale land of fairies and honey. Oats and honey, a land of oats and honey. But this is not a land of oats and honey. Life is very difficult. Life is not easy. It's extremely difficult. And you learn that growing up, even with the girls you want, you don't get those women, the other guys get them. You learn, like, when you growing up, like, you learn that life is very harsh. And you start to realize that the people around you and the people that you think you trust and those people that are even maneuvering their way through everything, they're kind of there to position themselves above you. Even in my own situation, like, let me think about. So there's this girl that I knew that there's this girl that I know in my building. Oh fuck. There's only a few girls that I know. So if I say this on the live stream, she's gonna know who I'm talking about. Nah, she ain't gonna know. She ain't gonna know. There's multiple people I could be talking about, so but then they'll narrow it down, they'll look at the thing you said on YouTube. Nobody's like, do you trust the system? Do you trust the media? Let me answer your questions one by one. Let's deal with order. So you said, do you trust the system? No. Do you trust the media? No. Do you trust the government? No, I don't trust any of them. Hey, Lotus Flower. I don't trust any of them. I trust myself. The only person I trust is me. I've learned to not trust anybody 100%. That's just something I will never do. You should never trust anybody 100%. You should trust them selectively in certain situations. Do you trust the WHO, the World Health Organization? Um, sure. I mean, sure, I trust them, I don't trust them fully, but I trust them with a few things. Dude, I'm not here to talk about the fucking vaccine, man. I'm here to talk about something else, bro. I was trying to talk about the UFC fights. You kind of fucked up my whole vibe. You have every right to not trust them. Ah, yes, the title of the video is about the vaccine. Oh, fuck. My bad, guys. Let me answer every question you guys have. Any other questions for me, guys? Any other questions? You can ask me any question you want, and I will answer to the best of my ability, as long as it's not some crazy shit. Well, actually, I'll answer the crazy shit too. Any questions you guys have, I will answer them in this live stream. Why not? Who cares? Where do I live? I live in Haarlem, the Netherlands. I live in a student accommodation building, and I'm studying something in Harlem. That's all I can tell you. Nice. That's your response. Okay. Thank you very much. Any other questions, guys? You can ask me math questions. You can ask me religious questions. You can ask me relationship questions. You can ask me, what other things do I know about? Math, I don't know shit about relationships. I don't know shit about relationships. I'm terrible at relationships. I'm terrible at that stuff. Yeah, that's all. I mean, do you smoke? Yeah, I do. I smoke weed from time to time, but I am bordering on addiction now. You'd look sharp if you got a haircut, bro. I mean, maybe that's true, but the thing is, I feel that society will judge me anyways, even if I get my haircut. If I don't, and even if I do, and if I don't, I don't think it's gonna change anything. What's the best strain at the moment? Okay, let's see. What's the best strain? The best strain. So I'm assuming that the best strain implies the one that gets you the most high and gives you the best experience. Well, there's a lot of factors that depend on that, but on average, I guess I'll tell you. Oh, Amnesia. You might also go with Amnesia. The strongest OG Kush. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. No, yeah, I'm talking about not just the flavor, the strength. I'm talking about the strength. This is like one of the strongest. OG Kush, Gorilla Glue. That's also another one. Lemon Haze. That's also another one. That's also another one. Lemon Haze. That's also a very good one. Uh, there's so many ones. Like Triangle Kush. I've never heard of that before. I've never heard of Bodhi before. Mr. Nice. There's actually a strain called Mr. Nice. Wow. They make the names like, oh yeah, I like Silver Haze. That one they just smoked that one 2 days. Yesterday was it yesterday, I think. Yeah, it was yesterday, man. You smoked that whole shit. I smoked like 1.5 grams in a day. 1.5 grams in one day, nigga. Are you crazy, man? That's insanity, right? Well, at least now that I'm broke, it's gonna take me like another couple days to get my money. So I gotta wait until I get my little paycheck from YouTube so I can buy some weed. Like I'm totally broke, guys, right now. Like I have $0 in my bank account. So if you guys want to hit that donation link right there at the bottom, I would appreciate that as well. You've been smoking from 1992. Whoa. That is a very long time, dude. That is such a long time, man. Since 1992. I mean, I'm probably going to smoke for the rest of my life, and I'm still going to continue going to the gym. I'm still going to continue doing everything that I'm doing right now. Man, I fucking hate cigarettes so much. Okay, let's talk about what happened yesterday when I was at the party, right? So there's actually a couple people that know who I am at that party. Like they call me by they know my channel. But dude calls me, "Hey Phantom," and he pats me on the back, walks off. Dude comes back and I'm like, "Hey, what did you say, man? What's up?" And then he said nothing and he just walks off like a little bitch. It's like, dude, you're a clown, man. You say something when I confront you about it, you're like, "Oh, nothing." What? Where do they where do they create these motherfuckers? Where do they make these niggas from, man? Like I don't understand, dude. Where do they create these bitch ass niggas? Like where do they make these bitch ass niggas, man? Like for real. This nigga said to me, he says to me, he goes to me, Phantom, taps me on the back. I'm like, hey, who's this dude? I turn around, I go back to him, and I'm like, hey, what's up, man? What'd you say? And then he's like, nothing. I'm like, bitch ass nigga, motherfucker. At Silver Highway, man, you Somalian? Are you Somalian too, Lotus Flower? All of these motherfuckers are Somali. That's crazy. Uh, who gives a fuck if they're Somali or not Somali? Who gives a fuck if they're from Africa, if they're not from Africa? I truly could not give a fuck. I don't care about where you're from, man. I honestly couldn't give a fuck about you where you're from. I don't care. If you're from China, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, maybe I am, man. Who cares, dude? Like, I'm not. I don't give a fuck about where you're from. I don't care. I really don't care. Where you're from has no impact on my life whatsoever, dude. Oh, I know where these motherfuckers are coming from, man. You guys are coming from that video I made about the Somali women, and then you guys are coming from the video I made about my sister dating that Jared guy, right? And then you guys are from the videos where I was talking about Dakan Aris, right? Dakan Aris is basically a practice where Somalis they take their estranged families back to fucking Somalia for a reality check and shit. Oh, you love those videos? You want to see more? I don't know, man. Catering to Somali people, it doesn't really make a lot of sense, you know. There's no money in it. There's no money in it. It's a fruitless endeavor. It's a thankless job. You like those videos, huh? Maybe I'll make some more videos. Maybe I'll make some more videos talking about the Somali stuff. And in case you guys didn't know, I actually got a privacy complaint. Yeah, they do. They some bitch ass niggas, man. Somali people are some bitch ass niggas, man. Let's be real. Like, all you care about, all this motherfucking Somali person cares about is if that person is from that tribe. Oh, you're from that tribe. I'm gonna beat you up. Like, come on, man. I mean, what kind of mentality is that, dude? Like, I don't give a fuck. I don't care about any blowback or any kind of consequences for this shit. Like, what you guys gonna do? Beat me up? Like, come on. That's already tired, dude. That's already tired, man. Like you ain't gonna get off on me fast enough. First of all, second of all, I'm very aware of my surroundings. Third of all, you know, it would be fun. Like I want these niggas to try that shit. Like, come at me, let's go, baby, let's fucking go, man. Like I would like for somebody to try some shit like that. Like that would be interesting to see what would happen. Obviously, I'm gonna call the police. Obviously, I'm gonna call the police on you bitch ass niggas because I'm a civilian. I'm not a criminal. I follow the law. I obey the law. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, I am very smart. I don't like to toot my own horn, but I'm a very smart motherfucker, man. Like I am gonna call the police on you niggas if you try to touch me. I'm gonna do it, because I'm a civilian. At the same time, I'm also not gonna let anybody take advantage of me too. So I'm gonna fight back, and I'm gonna call police on you bitch ass niggas. So that's a double threat. Double threat of shit. Why would I not call the police though? Like, let me break that down. Like, anybody that tells me I'm a snitching ass motherfucker for calling the police is stupid as fuck. Like, I'm a civilian nigga. I'm not a fucking criminal. Like, you got okay. The guys that are drug dealers, okay, cool. Those guys, they can't call the police because what you gonna say to the police? Oh, this guy stole my drugs. Like, what? Exactly. GDR probably arrest the man. Yeah, she probably arrest me too. Hey, ass bitch. She's a fighter too, and she's an MMA fighter and she's a police officer too. So that's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. Like, how does she find the hours to train and work at the same time? She works as a full-time police officer, so she just gets off work and trains. I guess that whether yeah, I guess that we got. Yeah, I guess that's what you would do, right? Like, oh my god, I bet so many Somali people are mad about the videos that I make, man. My dad is probably mad about that shit too. I don't give a fuck about what he's mad about or not. Like, I don't give a fuck about him. Period. That nigga thinks I'm gonna come back crawling to him like, please give me back, please take me back, please take me back, Albert, please take me back, man. That's what he thinks I'm gonna come back with. Like, that bitch ass nigga doesn't know what I'm willing to do, how far I'm willing to go with this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm willing to go at the ends of the earth, man. Like, this is not no laughing matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is some real shit that I'm feeling like really. Oh, I got a response from JDC. Which channels? What's up, guys? To be honest, just started watching your vids, not seeing your older videos. Wait, so Silver Highwayman is Somali too? That is crazy, dude. That's insane, dude. So I guess I'm never gonna shake that little fucking spot that I have that says Somali. Might as well have it tattooed on my forehead, right? I'm never gonna escape that fucking reality, dude. I'm always gonna be fucking Somali. That reality is never gonna be gone forever. It's gonna be there forever. Like, it's not something I can just hide or try and shake off. Like, it's just reality. Like, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I guess it doesn't really matter. Lotus flower. Lotus flower. I'm getting tired of this fucking live stream, man. It doesn't show on you. You look white. Like, is that you in the picture? I can't even see you properly. Like, you look like a fucking doll and you're wearing a hijab. You're wearing a headscarf. And you have a phone in your hand. You're taking a light. You're taking a. You're half German and half Somali. So your dad is German. So your dad is. So your mom is German or your dad is German. Because that's key. That's key. That's very key. Which one is German and which one is not German? That's key. Very important. Your dad's German? Ooh, I knew it. I knew it. Even though they tell us in the media that black men are dating white women at a larger rate, when you go outside and you look outside in the real world, no, it's very key. No, no, no. It's extremely important. Extremely important. Very important. Extremely. This is very important. This is legacy. So let me break it down for you guys why it's so important. So when you look at the media and you see that they do, it's something, it's a harsh reality, Lotus Flower, but it's still reality. It's it's still reality though. Like, it's just how it is. It's a harsh reality. It's still reality, baby. Oh shit, I zoomed in too much on my face. Oh fuck. And guess what? If something happens to me off of these YouTube videos, now obviously it would be to find out who it is. You would never fucking get away with it. You would never fucking get away with it, dude. Anyways, let me break it down for you guys real easy. So when you look in the media, right, and you see all these black men dating white women, and they try to program you and tell you you're self-hating, you like white women, you're dating out higher than any other group. When you look at Asian women, they're dating out higher than any other group. No one says anything to Asian women. No one says anything to black women, but it's always black men that are being shamed for their dating preferences. And then when you go past that, when you go outside and you just look around, you see that there's only three of us here. Why anyone gonna do anything to you? Because of the videos that I make and the controversy that I have and the comments that I get, and the atmosphere and the environment that I live in, that has made me feel that I may be in some type of danger. But life comes with danger. Life is all about risk and danger, and there's always going to be an element of danger in life. It's not something you can completely mitigate. So I'm accepting that. I'm living without fear. I'm happy with my life, and if something happens, it happens. There's nothing I can change about that. Bro, that will get you paid. I'm not being paranoid, man. I'm not being paranoid. I'm saying that because of the videos that I make and the atmosphere that I'm living in and the environment that I'm living in and the people that I'm living around, the hostile environment I'm living in, is definitely making me feel that I'm in some type of danger. But life comes with risks, man. Like, I don't care. Life comes with risks. There's risk involved in making this YouTube video. There's risk crossing the street. There's risk turning your TV on. There's risk walking to the fridge. I mean, I don't give a fuck about these bitch ass niggas, man. I'm still gonna make my videos. I'm still gonna be on YouTube. The only way I'm gonna be off YouTube is if I'm taken out by somebody. That's the only way this is gonna stop. You have to take me out. And, you know, yeah, that's the only way. But like I was talking about the Somali couples, man. Why you guys like trying to fuck me over? Okay, so why is it so key that Lotus Flower Lotus Flower's dad is German, right? And the mom is Somali. So when you look at that and you break that down, you will see that that means that the Somali mother, she didn't have enough. How do I say? How do I say it without sounding offensive? You know, I gotta be politically correct. I can't be correct. I have to be politically correct. Why don't you try vlogging, bro? It would be interesting. Why don't I try vlogging? Because my phone, I don't have the equipment. You know, I have a camera. She was free to marry who she wants. Doesn't go like that. It's not as simple as that, bro. It goes a lot deeper than that. It's a lot deeper than that. You're only seeing the surface. You know, when you see the iceberg and it's off the surface, you only see the iceberg. You don't see the bottom of it. Like, it's not as simple as that, you know? Nobody is free to marry who they want. That's not how life works, man. Oh my God. You guys are so naive. You really think that you really think that you're free to marry who you want? Come on, man. Stop it, please. Please stop. Please stop. That's not even reality. When you look outside your window, that's not even reality, man. Relax. Free to marry who you want. Like, what kind of world are you living in, bro? I don't know what world you're living in, but I don't know if that's reality for you, but I don't think it's reality for the average male on the planet. Marrying whoever you want? What? Where'd you get that from, man? Like that's crazy to me. Actually marrying whoever you want. Well, I guess I'm assuming that it's consensual between both parties, but even then, you know, there's a lot of different things that come into that. You know, you have to get blessing from your family. Financially, it has to make sense. Society has to accept it. You know, it's just how it. Freedom is key to a good life. Well, not always. It must be your circle. Then you ain't a man. Well, why are you watching the video, man? Oh my God. It's a cultural thing. It is a cultural thing, dude. It's always been a cultural thing since the dawn of time. No dowry for me. Well, where are you from, Silver Highway man? Man, tell me where you're from again. Stop beating around the bush. Lotus Flowers from Germany, and Silver Highwayman is from he's from Ghana. Okay, now we're finally getting somewhere, nigga. Like you finally tell me where you're from. Ghana. Okay. And Lotus Flower is half German and half Somali. Okay. Ghana and Somalia. You see the thing is, bro, like I'm making like waves, bro. Like I'm making waves on this YouTube shit, man. People tell me that, oh, you ain't never gonna be nothing on YouTube, man. You ain't never gonna make it on YouTube, man. Nobody's gonna watch your videos, man. Nobody cares about your videos, man. Like, you know, it's cool. You can keep saying that, you know, negative people. But you know what Glover Teixeira said after his fight with Jan Blachowicz? Blot out all the negativity. You know, they're always gonna put you down, man. Chase your dreams and chase whatever you want to do in life. And that's what life is about, man. It's not about working a fucking job, slaving away in a factory. It's not about doing what your parents tell you to do. It's not about being politically correct. It's not about pursuing a path that society wants you to pursue. It's not about that shit, man. It's about making enough money to where you can support yourself. Obviously, those means like going through getting an education, blah, blah, blah. That's the way you can do it. But there's many ways you can make money. You can open a YouTube channel. That's one way, right? I mean, yeah, but that's also out of touch, you know. A lot of these, yeah, but that's not that simple, man. When you're marrying a person, you're marrying their family, you're marrying their culture, you're marrying their values, you're marrying their morals. You're not just marrying her. It's a very simplistic way to look at it, bro. You're marrying her entire culture and she's marrying your culture. It's a give and take, but you're marrying an entire culture and you're marrying an entire family. You're never gonna be, look, once you marry that woman and you stay with her, you and her family are never gonna be separated ever. It pays well, but it only pays well if you get views. It's proportional to how many views you get. More views, more money. It's pretty simple, but it does pay pretty well, even if you're a small YouTuber. You can make a couple hundred a month. Not a lot of money, but it's something. It's freelance. You don't have to answer to anybody. You have to answer to YouTube, but yeah, good content is the only way to make money. But nowadays, I've been kind of veering away from that. My laptop broke. I bought a new one. I have a new laptop now, but actually, I'm lying. I didn't buy a new laptop. But yeah, it broke. I don't want to tell you guys the reason. I'm kind of embarrassed. I'm kind of embarrassed about why it broke. Oh no, it's cool. Like I can still do my stuff that I need to go to the library, but it's cool. I ain't worried about it. Lotus flower. What do you guys think of my room? This is my bed. That's my TV. And those are my little post-it notes that I put on the wall over there to try and remind me of what I need to do and how I need to get there. Those are my little post-it notes just to stay grounded. I'm surprised there's anyone even here. Normally I don't get anybody in the live streams, but I have hit a new milestone though. Like I finally reached 1,200 subscribers. I'm very thankful to my subscribers. I love all of my subscribers. I love all of you guys. I do. I truly do. You guys are like the brothers I never had or the sisters I never had. Listening to people for motivation, it doesn't do anything for me, man. It's a waste of time, I believe. Legend for motivate. You are your best motivator. No one else is gonna motivate you to do anything except yourself. You should improve yourself. I'm not listening to Dan Pena. No, I'm not gonna listen to Dan Pena. Why? For what? Why? Why should I listen to him? Why? What's the point? I'm just gonna be putting more money in his pocket, giving him more AdSense revenue, giving him more money and more AdSense revenue and more AdSense dollars. I don't care about Dan Pena. Don't care. Yeah, but I don't want to watch his videos, man. It's whatever. How many videos, how many fucking motivational speeches have I seen on YouTube? Fucking hundreds. Like I've seen so many on fucking TED Talks and shit. They're just there to make money and they've basically, mastered the whole algorithm and what they need to say that triggers the algorithm. Look, man, there is a YouTube algorithm, and if you satisfy the YouTube algorithm, you're gonna get a check mark. And once you get that little check mark, your video gets recommended to more viewers. That's how you get views on YouTube. I don't want to see Dan Pena, man. Motivation has to come from yourself and the books that you read and the knowledge that you built throughout your years. You just keep building it and you keep living. But yo, I appreciate all of you guys coming into this live stream, man. I'm definitely gonna do more of this stuff because it seems that I actually have a market to be filled here. I'm gonna be doing a lot more live streams in the future. I appreciate all of you guys for coming in this live stream. I appreciate you spending time with me. I appreciate everything about you guys. I really do. Thank you for the engagement. Thank you for listening to my opinions. I'm very thankful for that. Um, I'm very thankful that you guys are here supporting the videos. I'm very thankful that she's gonna subscribe now. There's so many things to be thankful for in life. I've kind of lost sight of that. Even if I want to be successful, I want to make it, I want to get a nice girlfriend, I want to get a nice car, I want to get a nice house, I want to travel the world. But even if I don't accomplish any of those goals, man, it's cool, it's whatever, even if I fail, even if I don't accomplish those goals and I fail flat on my face. Oh, you took this, took the like away. Great. But yo, man, peace. I'm out this bitch. I'm too fucking ill to live stream anymore.